Good morning, students. Myself Abhishek Sharma from Mount Literacy School, Jhansi. Students, we are continuing with 5th chapter of statics in class 11th, and today we are going to discuss classification of data and tabular presentation. We have taken 4 parameters: qualitative, quantitative, temporal and spatial. Let's see. Qualitative classification occurs when data are classified on the basis of qualitative attributes or qualitative characteristic of a phenomena. Quantitative classification occurs when a data are classified on the basis of quantitative characteristics of a phenomena. Temporal classification. In a temporal classification, the data are classified according to the time, and the time becomes the classifying variable. And the last is spatial classification. In spatial classification, place, location becomes the classifying variable. It may be a village, a town, a district, or a state, or a country, or as a whole. Now, let's see what are the merits of a tabular presentation. This is the last topic of this chapter. Let's begin it. Following are the principal merits of tabular presentation of data. First is simple and brief presentation. Tabular presentation is perhaps the most simplest form of data presentation. Data therefore are easily understandable. Also, a large volume of statistical data is presented in a very brief form or format. So it is a very good way to present large volume of statistical data in a proper presentable manner. Facilitates comparison. Tabulation facilitates comparison of data by presenting the data in different classes, taking data of previous year, that is that year which has been passed, to the current year. Easy analysis. It is very easy to analyze the data from the tables because it is properly mentioned in row and column, and it is very easily accessible. It is by organizing the data in the form of table that one finds out their central tendency, mean, mode, median, dispersion, mean deviation, standard deviation, correlation, regressions, and other types of central tendencies to denote the relationship between the two variables. How much they are positive, how much they are negative, they are positively related or inversely related. Highlights characteristics of data. Tabulation highlights characteristics of data. According to it becomes easy to remember the statistical facts. Now the last is economical. Tabular presentation is a very economical manner to represent the data. To represent the data, it saves time as well as space. So it is very beneficial in each and every aspect. Now, the presentation of data means exhibition of the data in such a clear and attractive manner that these are easily understood and analyzed. There are many forms of presentation of data which I have you told and discussed earlier. Which of the following are 3 well known, which we have already discussed and completed? First one, textual or descriptive presentation. Second was tabular presentation, in which with the help of tables, row and columns, we depict the information. Third one was diagrammatic presentation. Basically, 3 forms are used to depict the data. The present chapter focus on the textual and tabular presentation of data. Diagrammatic presentation of data is discussed in the coming chapter. So, textual data is suitable when the quantum of data is not too much large. When it is not too much large. Whereas tabular presentation involves the orderly and systematic presentation of numerical data in a form designed to elucidate the problem under the consideration. Whereas table number, title, headnote, footnote, stubs, captions, body, unit of measurement, sources, these are the certain features or components of a good table. A table should possess all these features for becoming a very meaningful and attractive for the viewers to watch it. So student, that's all for today's class. Thank you and have a nice day.